Well, hey guys, welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Chris.
And I'm Devin.
Today we're doing our Whiskey Wednesday, and you picked us up a couple of good ones.
We're
going to check out. This one is, what is this one? This one is Woodinville Straight Bourbon. I was reading a little bit on the back here, and they are resourcing all the grains and corn from one farm in Washington.
Yep, Quincy, Washington.
So, yeah, tell us about it.
So this is actually high proof. This is 90 proof. So, and this started back in 2010 is when they started making their whiskey. It is a straight bourbon. It actually takes 5 years before the grain even hits the distillery.
Interesting.
So it does come from Washington. They then barrel that all up and send it to the Cascade Mountains where it sits in the oak barrels, absorbing that oak flavor and everything.
Well, I was reading on the back here, they were talking how Washington's extreme weather difference, which makes it expand and contract, lends to its flavor, is what they were talking about on the back.
Well, and keep in mind, with all that expanding and contracting, if it was liquid, the angels would be very thirsty. So they do it with the mash versus the actual liquid from the distillery. So they're kind of saving some money.
Okay.
Let's see. 18 months is how long it sits then in the mountains, in open air, rain, wind, sun, and snow, to soften the wood's harsh tannins, and then they deeply toast the barrel.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. It is pretty dark.
So it is 72% corn, 22% more rye, and 6% malted barley.
Okay.
This one
not a bad price.
Is,
I see.
Yeah,
you paid $40.89 for that. That's not a bad price.
No, this is definitely a nice kind of middle of the road, but I think it definitely delivers on flavors and that high proof. Oh, I still love that.
It's kind of alcohol forward. I mean, we're not talking like Jack Daniel's alcohol forward, but you know.
There is a little bit, but it's very spicy.
Kind of like the rye's coming in a lot.
And
I'll give you the spice.
And
yeah.
You do get, in my opinion, some of that barrel for sure. It's just kind of light and subtle.
I get the flavors on the nose, but they are light. The corn, the rye, and all that is light. It's not. So like if I were to compare this to something else, I can't think of anything else that really compares, because most of the other ones that we've been doing all have big, bold, like you can't mistake that's bourbon flavor. This one is kind of like, maybe it's the alcohol that's throwing me off. Okay, it's there now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it. I need to let it open up. We've been having it out here, but covered. So.
I'm like, no, I get it. I think it's a beautiful nose.
Woo! I know, it's that time of the year we get the tsetse flies everywhere. So it's still a soft grain, very light on the corn. It is baking spices, but they're light, like clove and all that. But it's not very strong.
I would put this kind of like a sandalwood cologne. So you're getting a little bit of everything.
Okay.
There's a nice spice. You're getting the wood notes to it. But it's not overpowering in any way. And it could be influenced by, just like a cologne, your skin or your chemicals, what you're eating or what you're drinking with it.
Salute, brother. Hey, guys, if you want to get your own neat glass, go over to theneatglass.com. And if you use our promo code SSCNEAT, then you get 15% off of your glass as well. They've got the fancy, they don't have the black bottomed one, but they have the see-through ones. All glass. They have just the non-footed, and then they got also some with the foot in there. They're really, really nice for tasting and smelling spirits.
And you know what you guys can do? This is how you interact with us. You drop some comments. You share us with your friends via your social media. Help us keep going with those numbers because guess what? We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And you know what? If you're so inclined, hit one of those subscribe buttons on the screen. Help us, maybe pick up a bottle. Maybe recommend it. Tell us where we can get it. And maybe you can help with a membership or a donation. For some reason, I was looking up our exact number, but
I thought
it's not loading.
Yeah, I thought we were at like 650.
We are 650. You're right.
Okay, yeah, 650. We're at 650, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We need 350 mark, right?
Correct.
So let's.
And we
help
can
us
only
get
do
there.
that with your help.
All right, let's get to the taste on this. It's actually not bad. It's not my favorite. As far as like my favorite is like something along the lines of Booker's and Blanton's, but this is very nice, subtle, smooth. This would be awesome in a Manhattan or an old fashioned. It's just enough spice to give it that oomph, but it's not overpowering. But even just a sipper, it's nice. It's not offensive. It's really.
I think it's got like a lot of kind of like cooked vanillas going on, and like some beautiful wood notes. You get all the spices in there. It's just.
I get the barrel notes, baking spices, a light. I know it sounds weird, but I almost get a mint in the background. It's interesting. It's not bad. It is soft bourbon notes.
So on the nose, they talk about it being kind of spices and creme brulee. I'm kind of getting that on the palate.
I do get that on the palate.
But on the palate, they're
sweet.
talking like rich caramel, dark chocolate, and vanilla bean.
I get the vanilla bean. I get caramel. I get the creme brulee. It's nice. It's slightly sweet. It's not overly sweet, but it's kind of nice. I'm digging it. For $40, way better than some of the other ones that we've got.
And it's a high proof at that. So, if you guys have seen this around or tried it, why don't you drop us a comment? Let us know. We got more coming for you in the
next couple of weeks,
and we can't wait to always sip, savor, and celebrate.
Salud.